Real Madrid officially begins a new era in their club history. After a successful tenure, Carlo Ancelotti will end his tenure as head coach at the end of the 2024-2025 season. The coaching baton has now been passed to club legend Xabi Alonso, who is expected to bring a breath of fresh air and continue Los Blancos' winning tradition. Alonso's appointment was met with great enthusiasm by fans, who believe his experience as a player and deep understanding of the club's philosophy will be invaluable in leading the team to future glory. This moment marked a crucial transition for Los Blancos, a new chapter filled with hope and anticipation. Xabi Alonso, who arrived at the Santiago Bernabeu after a successful spell with Bayer Leverkusen, immediately brought his signature touch to the team. His arrival brought a new spirit and innovative tactics that promised to positively change Real Madrid's performance and playing strategy. Fans eagerly awaited how Alonso would implement his vision and lead the team to glory in the upcoming competitions. So far, the positive impact of the change in leadership at Real Madrid has been palpable and undeniable. Under Xabi Alonso, Los Blancos have been in near-perfect form, recording 3 consecutive wins in La Liga with a confident and determined style of play. This string of brilliant results has not only solidified their position at the top of the standings but also served as a sweet ending before the international break, providing a solid foundation and overflowing optimism for everyone at the club, from the management and coaching staff to the players and even the millions of loyal fans around the world. The transformation at Real Madrid's coaching desk isn't just about a change of figure, it also brings significant changes to the club's atmosphere and internal dynamics. Dani Carvajal, the captain who embodies the soul and spirit of Madrid, has experienced firsthand the stark differences between the leadership styles of Carlo Ancelotti and Xabi Alonso. With complete openness and honesty, Carvajal shared his views on these differences, providing fans and football observers with valuable insight into how changes in the dressing room can impact the team's performance and mentality on the pitch. Carvajal's comments demonstrate that this coaching transition isn't just about tactics and strategy, but also about building a solid, success-oriented team culture. According to Dani Carvajal, the most striking difference between Carlo Ancelotti and Xabi Alonso's leadership styles lies in their approach to discipline. Carvajal revealed that Alonso implements a much stricter and more structured set of rules, demanding a high level of discipline from every player in every aspect, both on and off the pitch. In contrast, Ancelotti tends to give players greater freedom, trusting them to self-manage and take responsibility for their actions. This difference reflects their differing coaching philosophies, with Alonso emphasizing structure and control, while Ancelotti prioritizes player trust and autonomy. The Spanish right-back, Dani Carvajal, possesses a profound understanding of the philosophies and working methods of both top coaches. His extensive experience and loyalty to Real Madrid give him a unique perspective. Carvajal worked under Carlo Ancelotti for years across 2 separate spells, giving him a thorough understanding of his coaching style, tactical approach, and the way he builds relationships with players. Furthermore, Carvajal also experienced playing alongside Xabi Alonso as a teammate during the 2013-2014 season, a period that gave him insight into Alonso's mentality, leadership, and tactical understanding from a player's perspective. This combination of experience makes Carvajal one of the most credible figures to assess and compare the coaching characteristics of Ancelotti and Alonso. Every coach has their own unique approach and methodology, as you said, and generational differences certainly play a role in this. It's true that, for example, under Carletto, we had more freedom in some aspects. Well, Sometimes we could stay out a little later than we should, although he occasionally got angry with us for that, Carvajal revealed in an interview with Cope, as reported by Goal. This statement provides a clearer picture of how Ancelotti gives his players the trust and space to express themselves, while maintaining clear boundaries and expectations. On the other hand, it also suggests that Alonso's approach may be more structured and disciplined, with a greater emphasis on rules and regulations. Xavi has a slightly more open and transparent approach, and places a greater emphasis on discipline in various aspects. But, of course, each coach has their own unique ideas and philosophies about football. Football has evolved over the years, and each coach adopts the concepts they find most appropriate and effective for their team, Carvajal explained. This statement highlights that despite their differences in leadership styles and tactical approaches, both Ancelotti and Alonso have a deep understanding of football and strive to adapt the best concepts to the needs and characteristics of the teams they coach. In other words, there is no single formula for success, and each coach must be able to find the right balance between discipline, freedom, and innovation to achieve optimal results. Regarding the decision to part ways with Carlo Ancelotti, Dani Carvajal wisely emphasized that change is an inevitable and natural dynamic in professional football. After a long period in which Ancelotti had made significant contributions and won numerous titles, Carvajal argued that Real Madrid, as a club always hungry for innovation and success, needed a new injection of energy or impetus. This wasn't about underestimating what had already been achieved, but rather about the need to continually evolve and find fresh ways to maintain dominance and face increasingly fierce competition at the highest level. Carvajal firmly stated that Carlo Ancelotti will always be remembered as one of the greatest legends in Real Madrid's history, given the string of trophies and positive legacy he left behind during his tenure. However, on the other hand, Carvajal also saw the arrival of Xabi Alonso as a strategic move that successfully rekindled the fire of motivation within the players. Alonso's presence, with fresh ideas, a different coaching philosophy, and the aura of a club legend, seemed to provide a much-needed boost of energy, igniting an internal competitive spirit, and restoring the players' focus and ambition to continue striving for glory in every match. Carlo Ancelotti has carved his name as a true legend at Real Madrid, and he will forever be remembered in the glorious pages of the club's history. However, despite the incredible legacy he has left behind, I personally feel that we do need a change. I also think that the manager himself, perhaps, has seen or felt this need for fresh air, claimed Dani Carvajal, offering a candid perspective on the managerial transition at the Santiago Bernabeu. This statement is not a disrespect to Ancelotti, but rather highlights the natural dynamics in football, where every era has a beginning and an end, and the constant need for a club of Real Madrid's stature to constantly innovate and seek new impetus to maintain the highest standards of excellence. Ultimately, we've worked with Ancelotti for many years. Often, you need change to shift everyone's mindset. People who might not be as connected to Madrid come in to wake everyone up, and I think that's good for everyone, said Carvajal. Carvajal added that after working with a coach for a long time, change can help refresh the team and provide a new perspective. He believes that the arrival of new people who might not have the same emotional attachment to the club can provide a more objective perspective and help the team see things from a different perspective. This can help motivate the players and staff to work harder and achieve their goals. That's all, and thank you for watching our video discussion this time. Don't forget to subscribe and like, guys. Thank you.